guys, meeting time. Let's go. Let's see what the scale says. But more importantly, what our topic is. Hi everyone, welcome back to my planet. My name is Marine and this is another weigh-in day update video. It's Saturday, it's my weigh-in day. I went to my 7 o'clock weigh-in. I do want to say a little disclaimer. First though, I'm sorry this isn't like a happy, peppy, upbeat video. I'm probably going to be a real downer. So just because I am depressed, I'm sad these days, and I was going to suck it up and come here and be all, hee hee hee, but that's not being real, and I don't want to be fake with you guys. I want to show you guys like the raw, real, gritty, nitty-gritty journey of weight loss, and this is part of it. So I've been really depressed this past week because of the shooting, as you guys all know. It just, not that this is the first shooting sadly ever, but this one just really hit a different way, because first of all, these were literal babies who were shot and killed. Oh my gosh. And adding on to that, like, that is horrific enough, but adding on to that, like, seeing that the police weren't helping these kids, seeing videos of parents literally begging the police to go in and rescue their kids and them not doing that, that just really. And then to top it off, parents saying, okay, they're not helping, let us go in there. And then the parents being tased, being put in handcuffs. One mother, she was put in handcuffs. Eventually the police let her go. She ran inside the school and saved her own daughter. It's just been really. And then to top that off, the police, who was it? Was it the sergeant or someone, blaming the teachers? Oh, the door was open. Sir, you better not let me catch you in these streets, because you are going to catch these hands. So all of these things. So you're probably like, well, what does this have to do with Weight Watchers? I've seen this on many posts. Everything this, it does. I can't even get the words out right now. Ooh, deep breaths. Okay, so like, for example, on Wednesday, I was watching these videos and getting really upset. Okay, I did see the video of Beto O'Rourke standing up to the governor, and that did put a little faith in me. I was like, okay, good. But yeah, so I was really sad, and I went back in after lunch, and I was in my boss's office, and she didn't say this to be like mean or anything, but she was like, hey, do you want a piece of cake? She had cake there, and she was like, do you want a piece of cake? She wasn't saying this to be like mean or vindictive or anything like that. No, absolutely not. If someone's offering you a piece of cake, they're doing it to be nice, right? And I got so emotional because, yes, first of all, I did want that cake. Second of all, no, it wasn't worth it, because I wouldn't have had just a teeny tiny bite. I would have had the whole dang slice, and I would have dug into it. And third, it just wasn't worth it. And I was like, no, thank you. And at that moment, I just wanted to break down and start crying. And it's just, I'm not an emotional eater, but I have been wanting cake and sweets and a whole bunch of that ever since. Why? To make me happy, to comfort me. That's why it's called comfort food, to comfort me. But then today I went into my meeting, and I talked about this at my meeting, and there was another lady, and I've known her for years, and she said the same thing. She was like, no, I get it, because I'm not a crier. I don't cry, and I haven't been able to stop crying ever since. And she's a teacher. So it was really nice to see, like, okay, I'm not the only one feeling this way. She's feeling this way too. And I'm sure a lot of other people out there are. So I was like, okay, this is good. Like, we're really connecting here. And this is why meetings are important, and they should open more, and you should attend them. So, and then after like the meeting, like, we literally just gravitated towards each other and just like hugged each other. And I feel like that hug is something I really needed. I feel like it's something she really needed too. She was getting really emotional, and she doesn't cry. She's not like that type of person. But I told her, I was like, Alicia, it's cool. Like, you're a human being. You can cry. And we were just, I don't know. We're just doing that. And so I was really sad this week, obviously. I did stay within my points minus the weekend. Again, I had another binge weekend, but I went to the fair and I had a game plan and I did not stick to that game plan at all. And the next day I went to the movies and I did have popcorn and I had a Coke Zero, but I had popcorn and I don't know. So this weekend I'm trying not to have a binge weekend. I'm doing good so far. I've only had 5 points breakfast. It's almost lunch. I should get Chipotle. Ooh, that would be good. But oh, I didn't tell you guys how. Yeah, so I got on the scale and I was up 0.4. Now I know it's only 0.4, but again, these 0.4, point this, point that, they add up going both ways. I'm like up a pound in total, and I need to. I know it's only 2.8 away from goal, but I don't want it to go up anymore. So I'm locking it in this week, and Hot Girl Summer should help. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm really down and trying to like perk myself up. It's not working because I am thinking about this incident. But you know what? At the end of the day, no amount of cake I eat. Like no amount of cake I eat is gonna bring back the babies. It's not gonna bring the teachers. One of the teachers, what was her name? Irma Garcia. Forgive me if I have her name wrong. For some reason, I'm thinking Irma Garcia. Please forgive me if it's the wrong name. She died protecting the kids. She had more gall than the police officers, who, by the way, it's their job, their duty. They're getting paid to save these people. So she died, and then her husband passed away the next day of a heart attack. And they have 3 or 4 kids. So that also hit me. That also got me going. And honestly, eating cake is not going to bring them back. Eating cake is not going to stop any more school shootings. Eating cake is not going to fix these things that are out of my control. If it did, I would be the first to be eating 5 whole sheets of cake. But that's not going to fix anything. That's going to add to the problems. It's going to add to my problems. It's going to help. Next week, if I did that, it wouldn't be plus 0.4. It would be plus 4 pounds. I can't afford that financially, physically, mentally, emotionally. I can't afford that much weight gain. So this week, no, I'm not happy yet. And I do want to eat sweets to make me happy, but that's not, I don't want to be that person. There's nothing wrong in being that person, but that girl got me to 213 pounds and I don't want to be her anymore. So I'm thinking of like, what else makes me happy? Netflix makes me happy. I'm binge watching Good Girls this weekend at least. I'm binge watching my favorite shows on Netflix. So that's what's going to happen. You got to find other things. You got to fight emotion with emotion. I'm not eating cake. I'm not going to use food. I am going to watch Netflix. I'm going to try and put myself in a better frame of mind. And yes, it's like, oh, you can resort to religion and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I have. I've been praying for those babies that passed. I've been praying for everyone. But at the same time, like, I don't know. So that's where I am right now. I gained 0.4. I don't want to gain any more. So I do want to start. I just want to get to goal. I want to lose these 2.8. So Hot Girl Summer should help there. And what did she talk about this? We had a substitute. It wasn't my leader. It was the substitute. What did she talk about? She talked about, it was again busting weight loss myths. And this week's myth was, what was it? What even was it? It was habits. That habits are built in 28 days. I think we can all say no. Like sometimes it does take, sometimes it takes 28 days. Sometimes it takes a year. For me, getting rid of my sugar habit took years. So yeah, but we have to make like cues to do these habits. Like for example, if the habit you want to do is drink more water, that's really vague. You need to make a little action plan about that. So she was like, what do you guys do? What are your cues? I really like this. For me, drinking water, when I get in my car to drive home, I'll have a bottle of water then, or have a bottle of water with every meal, or have a bottle of water when you wake up, or when you're about to go, maybe not when you're about to go to sleep because you might have to pee. So maybe don't do that, but things like that. cues to get in more activity. When my Fitbit, I'm not wearing it now, it needs to charge, but when it goes off, it always reminds you like at 2:50, 3:50 that, hey, you have 10 minutes to get 250 steps to actually get up and get those 250 steps. Don't ignore that cue. It could be anything. Getting in more fruit. Again, pair it with a meal. Pair it with 3 meals. For me, one of the cues is every day at 3 p.m. because that's when it starts, like I'm bored or I'm hungry or I need sugar. That's when I eat my grapes or my fruit or whatever. So that's what it was. Yeah, so anyways, again, you guys, things. And it's so easy to be like, well, you could just turn off the TV, stop looking at this stuff. You can't. For some things, yes, absolutely, that works for some things. For other things, it can't. You can't turn it off if you're a teacher. If you're a teacher and you go to school every day, you can't turn it off. That someone might walk in, some psycho might walk in and start, you know what? You can't, if you're a parent, you can't turn it off like, oh my gosh, I'm sending my kid to school. Will I ever see them again? Is this the last day I'm going to see? Oh my God, I can't imagine sending your kids to school with that thought in mind. Like, is this the last time I'm going to see my kids? You can't turn that off. You can't turn that fear off. I have a friend and she homeschools her kid. She's like, no, I'm not sending my daughter to school. So she homeschools her. I know another lady, another lady. She took her kid out of school. She's like, no, I don't know if he's being homeschooled or not, but she recently decided to take him out of school. So these are just real things. And for a lot of us, it's like, well, I'm not even going to have kids because is this just going to get worse? This is a real fear. Sending my kid to school. I had a school shooting when I was in. I can't say that. I can't get into detail though because it wasn't a shooting. It was a suicide, and I feel it's real disrespectful to like go deep into that. So I'm not going to. But is it just going to get worse and worse? So like, is our future generation is the thing that we're going to be thinking about? Oh, I'm going to send my kid to school, but is this the last time I'll see him again? I can't live with that. I don't know anyone who can live with that for 18 whole years. Like, and not even that, but it's like, if I go into the office today, am I going to come home? Or is someone going to be mad that my company's going to do this and walk in and start shooting all of us up? And it's not one of like those locked type of doors. Like anyone can just come in. And so that's something else. But again, to reiterate, I think it's okay to have these feelings. No one has the answer to this. No one has the answer to how to deal with this. I think as long as you're dealing with it I don't think there's a healthy way to deal with it. For me, it's just, I'm gonna get my mind off of it by binge watching Netflix. And this has really helped, talking and then hugging Alicia and going to my meeting this morning. That really helped me as well. So therapy could help. I need to call the telecounselor on Monday. My mosque offers free telecounseling. So I need to call them on Monday and be like, hey, can I have a session? So I'm gonna do that. So any Hot Girl Summer, I'm so sorry you guys, but Hot Girl Summer officially starts. That challenge officially starts on Wednesday, I believe is the 1st. So it starts then. Get pumped. It's gonna be good. You can start now. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, no, don't start your healthy journey now. Wait till the 1st. No, you can start now if you want. I am going to start I'm gonna start preparing today, but I'm gonna start ish today. My goal is to, I'm hungry, is to track my food and eat within my points. Actually track and eat within my points. I think I have been very not doing that these past couple of weeks, and I want to get back on that. So start to track. This is a good reason to start tracking again. No more binge weekends. Well, I can't say that, but not as intense binge weekends. No more binge weekends. So that's my goal. And I will be making another Hot Girl Summer video on Wednesday. And again, I apologize. This was very deep and intense and sad. I didn't want it to be, but I also didn't want to sit here and act like everything's all good and jolly when it's not. So I did want to be real with you guys. So hopefully next week, at least I will bring it up a notch, the energy and the happiness up a notch when I launch the Hot Girl Summer video, which will be on Wednesday. I know on Wednesdays I do my cold hard weight loss facts. Maybe I'll push that for another day. If you guys want me to, let me know. But Wednesdays from now on are gonna be Hot Girl Summer check-in days, okay? If you guys still want me to do the cold hard weight loss facts videos, let me know. I will push it for another day. But yeah, it's officially starts Wednesday. You can officially start now if you want. So let me know if you're in. Let me know what your goal is. I will talk more about this on Wednesday. So don't be like, I don't get what Hot Girl Summer is. I will explain it all on Wednesday. But let me know your goals if you have any so far. But this would be a great time from now until Wednesday to actually think on it, get yourself ready, maybe get food, maybe start, I don't know, start building these habits, and we will talk more on Wednesday. But for now, it's time for me to go and binge watch. Thank you guys so much for listening to me being depressed. I will see you guys all on Wednesday, or maybe Monday. I'll do what I eat in a day. I don't know, but for sure Wednesday. So subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video and leave a comment. Let me know how you deal with stuff that you can't control, and let me know if you're in for the challenge. I'll see you guys then. I love you all. Goodbye.